You know, like, after last week with Adele, how nervous were you about being booed?
I was very nervous about being booed.
Because you heard, how much did you hear when Adele left last week?
Quite a lot, actually. It was very scary because this game show is just not real until Fridays, you know. It all becomes real when we hear the boos and the cheers and that. And when Adele got... Because I knew what
was... It was a shock. Nobody else really in the house understood. You'd sort of seen it. Because that's why you nominated her.
I knew it. I can talk about nominations now, can't I, of course? Yeah, I nominated Adele because I thought she was... Well, basically, we heard a lot over the fence, like backstabbing and things like that, but that was before I nominated.
But that's kind of why the public were booing.
Oh,
basically,
exactly, yeah.
She thought everybody was doing it.
Well, she's like Jade or maybe Alex or something like that, or Johnny. You know, she was telling Johnny how much she loved him and, you know, he was her hero and that, and the next minute she was voting him and just...
So the booing kind of upset you and you were very worried about tonight and you didn't get voted, did you?
No, I loved it. But I was just...
Yeah, bras thrown at you, it's brilliant. Now listen, I just want to quickly talk to you about your nominations, because this week the nominations were a bit different.
Did anyone nominate me?
No, never. I mean, you weren't, well, you were never up for nomination.
No,
you've been nominated, but you've never actually up for nomination.
Oh.
So did it feel a bit unfair that this week of all weeks?
Not at all, because at the end of the day I didn't feel any rejection, I didn't feel any paranoia, and I got the best present ever for being nominated, and nobody got that. You know, everyone was being nominated on the Tuesday and that was it, you know, you're all right.
You got very emotional, didn't you, seeing that?
No.
Yes, you did. Oh, listen, I've got a message for you. Rachel's not here because she got a distinction, didn't she? She did really, really well, and she's gone to Euro Disney on a school trip.
Are you serious?
And she's so upset that she can't be with you tonight.
Yeah, bothered. She's there now, loving it.
No, she's really, really bothered, but she just couldn't be here.
Don't give me a message.
So, no, don't worry. So she loves you very much, and she's sorry she couldn't be here. Who would you have nominated, had you been able to this week? Who would you have nominated for eviction?
I've got to be careful because my dad just gave me some good advice. But unfortunately, it would have been Jade, I think. Jade and...
I know, it's quite weird hearing the reactions. Who else?
I liked him a lot, right? And I'm not going... No! He might have nominated me. Oh, he's nominated me, hasn't he? No. But me and Tim shared a lot. You know, we've been to university but I probably would. I got really close to Alex. Obviously, at the start, I didn't get on with him, but I hoped... There was one person I really hoped was genuine in this whole show, and it was Alex. You know, he's a good bloke.
Yeah, he's what you get with
Yeah,
Alex.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I would have voted Tim, not because I didn't like him, but because... Just because I loved Kate and I loved Johnny, and it would have been so unfair.
What are you going to miss the most?
Well, I used to wake up to the best money shot ever. You know, Kate's song was amazing, you know. Sorry, she got a boyfriend. No,
you're not going to have that anymore.
No, I'll miss that. I'm going to miss Johnny. I'm going to miss Johnny.
I'm sure we can find a load of sort of PJ fans to do that for you every morning from now on, so don't worry. Now, listen, PJ, very quickly, there is an incident. About it. Now, I'm sure that after it happened... Look, my legs are going because I'm a bit embarrassed. After it happened, I'm sure you were hoping that it was just going to disappear and we were going to sweep it under the carpet. But, PJ...
What?
We couldn't sweep it under the carpet.
Well,
there were headlines. Let's take a look at the headlines. PJ. OK, let's get it away with PJ.
Actually, yeah? What's up?
Jade and PJ, big lovers. Yes, they did it. PJ and Jade romp in sex madhouse. Now, PJ, having seen those headlines, right, what happened?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
See,
PJ.
I promise you now, there was one thing I had in mind from the very start, and it was my sister's watching this, and I would never let her down. I kissed a girl.
PJ, you were very drunk.
I was very, very drunk.
You're very, very drunk, but mate, we've all got a fair idea of what happened. Do you really think that nothing happened?
Oh, no, nothing happened. She kissed me. You legend! You cannot blame her. Have you seen me? You can't blame her.
Mate, let's just remind ourselves of that moment.
Oh, nah. Am I kissing her, though? I'm just talking to her there.
You're kissing her. But this is the bit. watch, PJ. You're like, it's down there.
What?
It's down there.
What's down there?
Your willy's down there, PJ.
My Willie has not seen any action for 7 weeks, and I can guarantee you that. She's just looking at the sheets. Apparently they were made by a very good designer. I promise you, it
PJ,
looked
a bit
like...
selfish there, hands behind the head. You know,
No,
a
it
bit of a
looked-
taker. You've got to give back.
I'll tell you, no, wait, I swear I can honestly say I kissed a girl. I can honestly
Okay, so bearing that in mind, bearing that nothing's happened, why did you have this conversation with Kate and Spanky
You're good
the
at
next
this, aren't
day?
you? Very good.
It's my job.
Kissed her on the lips, yeah? Weren't no snocking.
Got my
I don't know what I was doing, that was fucked. What the hell was I doing? Don't even fancy her. Fucking hell.
It's alcohol in it.
I was arsehole, man. I was grabbing her and I was fucking naked. I can't believe it. I'm under the blankets with her grabbing her head like that.
No!
Spencer! Give it to me, boy.
So you were grabbing her head and doing what with it?
Yeah, but that's very good. That's very good dubbing, because what I said after was I was saying I was very drunk. I was pretending to simulate sex.
Oh, is that what it was?
If you just carry it on a
You
bit.
did not! You did not.
I'll tell you, I will knock it out of me. 'cause
Okay,
nothing-
mate.
All right, cool.
What were your feelings for Jade the next morning? Because you'd got on really, really well until that point. How did you feel about her then?
I try to ignore her as much as possible, to be honest. I know.
Now, I can kind of understand why, because you were embarrassed, and that does make sense. You know, not necessarily that you were embarrassed of Jade, but that you were embarrassed about the whole situation, because I think it was kind of all coming back to you, what had gone on, and that is embarrassing. But did you have any idea, and I think you did, of the depth of feeling that Jade had for you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I'm just going to show you something. This might be a bit difficult, but I'm just going to show you
It
this.
won't be difficult.
I think the fire's too hot to be put out.
Don't bother.
You all right, Alger? Right?
Yeah, it's all right. It's just got a bit of ash in there, so...
Flashing lights. Center of the universe.